Necessities, lacks, and wants. Necessities, lacks, and wants are important categorizations in needs analysis. The term target needs is an umbrella term which makes a distinction between all these various categories which come under needs analysis. Basically, it is a comparison between the present and current situation analysis and the target needs analysis. So, the present current situation analysis addresses students' wants and lacks. And the target situation determines the learner's needs and necessities. So, both of these are important to get a holistic picture of what a needs analysis should be. Necessities. The type of need determined by the demands of the target situation are called necessities. For example, a person has to study a lot of texts, business correspondence, and for that he or she needs to be able to read and to comprehend large texts and to be able to function in conferences and meetings, etc. So what this learner has to do is to know the linguistic, the discursive, the functional, and the lexical side of communication and of language. And this is the necessity which he or she has to gain in order to fulfill the needs of the target situation. Then needs are easy to identify. Just by observing a target situation, the course designer can easily identify that the student will have to acquire these necessities, which are a must in the target situation. And then by analyzing these constituent parts of the discourse and putting them together, the needs can be identified of a person. Then what are the lacks? The gap between the target proficiency and the existing proficiency of the learner is referred to as the learner's lack. So if a person's target situation is that he has to read texts, then what the course designer has to do is that he has to look at what the learner can do at the present, what his present proficiency is, and only then he will come to know where does the lack lie. So understanding the business situation where the learner will be using the language is also important. So the target situation or that particular business situation where the learner will be using the language will also tell the course designer where are the lacks of that particular learner. Wants are different because up till now we have been talking objectively about what is needs analysis, but this is from the point of view of the learners. What the learner's view is about what they want from the course. So these wants of the learner might be in conflict with the course designer and the instructor's view of learner's necessities and of his lacks. An example here is of a German engineer whose functional wants are that he should be able to read long scientific texts and to be able to use them, comprehend them, and use them. But his own perspective about what his wants are is different. To match with his own persona of a fluent speaker of English, his wants are that he should be able to speak English fluently. So we need to look at what Hutchinson says about this, that a need is what is to give what the learner lacks. One should also know what the learner already knows, so that what he or she lacks can be determined.